friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we're going to have a lot of fun finding out yes or no answers to your love questions. So we're going to have some oracle cards, tarot, and other divination tools that are going to be a lot of fun. If you want to find out how to win a free personal reading from me, go ahead and check down the description down below. And if you want to book your own personal reading, also just check the description down below, or you can go ahead and email me at mysticstarmagic@gmail.com, and I'll let you, I'll send you information about that. So now I want you to inhale and close your eyes and think about a question that you have that's yes or no about in relationship, or, with relationships or about love, and go ahead, just think about it. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group one. Let's find out whether you have a yes or no answer to your question. And we're going to go ahead and look at this one in a little bit at the end of the thing, but let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So let's look into what it is. So remember, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it's a general reading. So we have Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Emperor. Okay, so there is from here there's pain and worries. There's a lot of worries, lots of worrying here. But there is a declaration of love, and there is here the Emperor. So it could be a counterpart here. Again, the Emperor has this energy of being very logical, very strong, very knowing what they want, and then actually following through on it, right? They always have and I always think of them as doing inspired action. And then we have the Knight of Cups here with this. I definitely feel like if there is if you're asking about whether somebody feels has feelings for you, or if there's love coming through, there is a lot of there's love coming with this Knight of Cups, the declaration of love. There's a feeling of love. And I don't know why, but I feel like this is a protective energy as well. But there is worry. So I do feel like there is so things might be stopping. If there's lack of communication, there might be the reason. There's a lot of worries behind this all. Even though there is this love is being here, feels like there is love coming here. There is a worry, a hesitancy here is what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and see what we have. The House. So yeah, I do want to say that this to me this is a yes answer here. So House is that place where we feel at home, right? It's that energy of security, where you're feeling well-being comes through here. So we have that. So that is a yes for me. That is definitely a yes here. So what I'm hearing so far is yes. We can definitely see here music. So maybe something will let us know. So here we have, how does music make you feel? The definition of music is vocal or instrument sound combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. Music creates space for our emotions, creates the space to feel and enjoy those feelings. Consider a favorite song. When you listen to it, does your heart relax? Do you feel sad? Do you breathe deeper? Do you feel a rush of well-being? Emotions are meant to be felt. Enjoy them. So this is an interesting thing, because here we have this is a place to relax, right? There is this relaxation, I don't know, associated with this. There is a sense of there's a sense of worry, but there's also a sense of homecoming. And if the fact that we have this music here, I would say that if there's a song that's really been playing in your head over and over, there might be answers to this as well. There might be a message that you need to hear, because your heart is connecting to emotions. It's being when I say resonating, it means that there's kind of an echo inside you, right? You're oh, it just feels like there's a connection with that. So you might have music that's coming through that way as well. I also feel do you see how this is there's the mouth is actually coming through, and it's it's having this love here with the music, but I feel there is a message, something that wants to be spoken in terms of love that wants to come through here. Let's go ahead and see what we have. So union, yes. So so if you're wondering about union, there is a union here as well. So there is wow, there's so much love coming here. And grow old love. So this is the type of love, or the type of energy that's coming, that's it's a deep bonding, it's a deep forever kind of feeling here. Again, though, there is like, just so you know, there is this worry. So there is going to be like, I feel like there is a pause here. There is a hesitation. But overall, to me, this energy is definitely a yes coming through. Let's see what this is. I need you. So this is like, isn't it interesting? Because I chose this one because I wanted to see things. So there is like, I feel like there is a hesitancy with like worrying about needing you too much, or like having a desire for something that maybe you can't have, right? So like needing something is there's a sense of like vulnerability. So maybe that's the worry that's coming through here. That's interesting. Oh, and let's go ahead and see what this beautiful one is. All right, so we have this separation. So time apart from your partners on horizon. But although I want you to see that this, even though there is like, again, even though there's this hesitancy, there seems to be like a little bit of a pause with this separation here as well. But there is this like love here, and it echoes itself throughout everything. There is like a strong connection here. So I'm saying yes, there might be a little bit of obstacles, there might be a little delay, but yes, overall here energy. Let's go ahead and see what this little pumpkin says. I really like, for me, just since there is a hesitancy, and I do want to say that this is most likely, maybe it will be resolved by the fall Halloween time, the fall Halloween time. But I like to use the little book. So here it says, yeah, so protection and Halloween. Yeah, that's what I thought. So like protection is also here, but it's also like Halloween. So that's a time frame that I would say I would feel comfortable with saying yes, that is something. I would like to just go ahead and clear up one with this, like yes and no, like when I just want to like see what chimes come through for here. And yeah, so here we go. These two, and I have to say, like, yes, wish fulfillment coming through in terms of love. So another yes, and I do feel like since this is about love, this is an opening of the heart. This is the unlocking of the heart, unlocking of our emotions. So yes, group one, you have a yes. There might be hesitancy, but I think it'll clear itself out by because of like the strong emotion that's there. So if you did like this, and if you want to go ahead and do me the great favor of considering liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing and subscribing, I would be super grateful. And to all of you who have been doing it, I am beyond grateful. I feel blessed by all of you. You guys are amazing. Oh my God. All right. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness. And I hope lots of like all this love that's coming through comes like it makes you super happy. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group one. Hello, group two. Let's find out whether you get a yes or no, right? So I'm going to give you the definition of this one, like, what it means later at the end of the reading. But let's go ahead and look into the tarot. So whether yes or no is coming here. So we have the Hangman. We have the Fool, and we have the Page of Cups. Coins. Now with the Hangman here, the Hangman is an energy of a maybe. It's perceiving things in a different way. So it's like, for me, it's like it seems like a maybe, in like something needs to change in order for it to be a yes. And I do have to say that to me, there is a yes here again, because we have this new beginning. So again, there needs to be a shift in perspective and in the way things are seen by either by most likely you, because that's what we have to do. There has to be like this moment of like it's also like in action, but even in this inaction, there's like a lot of contemplation, and it's actual shifting your way of looking at the world. So we do have this new beginning coming through here, and we have the Page of Coins. So the Page of Coins could be an offer that's being brought to you. It also could be something that you're learning. We're learning about different things. We're learning about how to be. I really want to say our own worth here. I don't know why but that's what I'm hearing today. So this is like learning about our own worth here. That's important. And having this energy of like, when we have this, when we're learning it, it's very playful. It's a playful energy, because we do see this. And you see all these little buddies are like kind of hanging out and just like having fun together as they go forth. And if you see, it's actually very similar. The same kind of movement is being led here towards forward motion. They're actually quite very identical. It to the point where I have to say, like, if this is about another person, you're both kind of on maybe on similar paths. Maybe right now you're not connecting, right? But you're both on the same paths here. There's a new beginning here and there's learning here. But I do feel like learning about your earth is very important here. It'll bring about a new beginning, and it will let you see things in a different perspective. So it may be like for me, like I actually, yeah, like I would say, like for me, that was like I went through this as well too. It's like learning your worth, and then you have a new perspective, new beginning, right? You have new. It could be with whoever it is that you're asking about. It could be with somebody new, but the perspective is that it allows you to see how things were in a different light. And when you see that in a different light, you actually able to see, like, appreciate things that went a certain way, right? I always am a firm believer that everything is always working out for us. So even if it doesn't look like it's working out for us, right? We may not see the all of the potential there in different places, but once things work, like, as things progress, you're gonna see, like, oh, that really did work out for me. That maybe, like, this person didn't choose you, this person didn't was not the one for you, even though it felt like it, but somebody else that's even better is coming here, right? And then, but if we had not, like, if we were not willing to have this new beginning, if we were not really finding our worth, we would not be able to see that. And then once we have that, we shift everything, and we're like, oh, okay, so everything was working out for us, and so I feel like that is. So now to say whether it's a yes, I feel like there is a yes here potential, right? It's a yes potential, but again, if it needs, something needs to change. The perspective needs to be changed. But again, because with the Fool, I always say Fool for me is a yes. The Hangman is a maybe, but the Page of Coins to me is also like a yes here. It's like it may take time because the coins are slow to move, but it may take time. I really do want to say, like, it's a finding about whether it's you or another person. It's finding their value or your value, and then being able to have this new beginning. We have change. Oh my god. Okay. So change again. It's for me. It's so strange. It's like it's a maybe. There's so much potential here, but it's again a maybe. And the change here is usually the change is a good thing when it comes to it. So I do feel like there is. Yes, I want to say yes, but it might not come out the way you anticipated it to be, right? Yes, but it in a different way. So I definitely see that. Very good. Let's see what other stuff is coming through. So we have toxic. So here, are you in a toxic situation, job, place, or relationship? Do you see the red light? And ask yourself some questions. Do you see the red light? Ask yourself some questions. Are you feeling diminished, not good enough, emotionally drained, need to hide your innermost thoughts, feelings like your viewpoint is wrong or bad? If trust is not there, but conflict and arguments is irregular, that is not beneficial to anyone. If you need a gas mask to stay healthy, it is time to get out. So, so maybe you are in a, maybe this seems like, oh, this was what you want, but you need to shift this to reality, and maybe somebody else is coming that's better. So there is the toxic stuff here. There is there is something here, but again, because there needs to be change, right? But change is for the better. So, like, regardless of what the answer yes or no, although it feels like a maybe, the change is necessary, but it will be beneficial. That's important for you to see that. Let's see what we have. So incompatibility. Okay, so there is an incompatibility here as well. This is interesting here. And we also have self-love. Yeah, so you see, self-love is so necessary here. Wow. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. So self-love is actually, I feel like, so again, I feel like your answer is going to be yes, but it's not going to be how you think it will be. Like the I know how weird that is, because it's like, yeah, simple yes or no, but there's a maybe here for some reason. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming through. But self-love is really important. I guess self-worth is what you need to move forward to a new beginning here. Friendship is all I can give. So if that's what more than you want, then that might be a no right there, right? But I feel like it's not because there is not enough love or something. It's just because that's where they are at. So again, I feel like a maybe. I don't know why I feel like, because they still want you in the life, but not as what you might hope to be. So I'm not sure what that's here. You deserve love. Yes, you do deserve love. Isn't that awesome? Yes, self-love is here. Like, whoo, that is the answer here. And we have calling in your soulmate. So, here we have, you are lovable by calling in your soulmate. Your prayer, affirmation, visualizations help bring you together. So it might not, again, calling in your soulmate. You might think, I don't know why I'm saying, but you might think that this one person is your soulmate, but really they were just kind of like a lesson for you to learn and to expand, so that your true soulmate comes through here as well. But there is a change needs to happen in order for this to be a yes. Let's go ahead and look at what this 61. So I feel like there's a cooling off period. Just reading it out intuitively here. Cooling off period that needs to happen. But let's go ahead and see what they say. So, oh, look at this. No, I love this. We have this. So, one of a kind, very original, unique. There's also winter and cold. So, it might be all of those things. But again, I do feel like that there is a uniqueness to you here. But you need to acknowledge it. You need to have this self-love that I feel might be missing. But let's go ahead and see what the charms say about in terms of love. It's like yes or no answer here. Coming with these two. Oh. Okay, so there's a lot of like birthday celebration, lots of cupcakes here. I only wanted two, but it came out a whole bunch. Okay, and there's unlocking. So there is an unlocking. So either you have or somebody has the heart key. You have the heart, the potential to unlock heart and love. There is like sweetness here as well, and she believed she could, so she did. So yes, I guess there is with this, you're able to that seems to me like a yes. But it's like, how do I say, you need sweetness, and you need to believe in yourself. There is a lot of like believing in yourself and allowing yourself to enjoy the sweet things in life, and acknowledging that you deserve those sweet treats. The sweetness in life is necessary. And again, unlocking your own heart first, I would say, and then maybe you can unlock somebody else's. I hope this little reading was helpful. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it with others. For all of you who have been doing that, I am beyond grateful. You make my day. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, and so much self-love, and just seeing all that you're worth, because you are unique and so beautiful. Have a great day. Bye-bye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. Let's find out whether it's a yes or no answer to your question. So let's go ahead. So you chose this beautiful safety pin, and we'll read about what that means at the end. But let's go ahead and start with the tarot. So we have 4 of Cups, we have 4 of Coins, and we have the Chariot. So here it is. So with the Chariot, I would say there's definitely a potential for victory, so I would say yes. But with this 4 of Cups, and this 4 of Coins, we have a bit of a delay. 4 of Coins feels like, again, 4 of Cups is like apathy, not really being aware of all the gifts that are being given to us, but really just focusing on the things that we don't have, right? So it's like not being aware of like, oh, I don't have this, and missing out on the offers. And I feel like this is like a lot of love being offered to you, but you're not focusing on it, you're not seeing it. Look, you even have like a little message here of love coming through here, but it's just being missed, because that's not the focus. The focus is on maybe possibly lost love, or something that's like here, just not seeing a potential that's all around you. We also have the 4 of Coins. The 4 of Coins, again, is kind of like, so this energy is very much, it's not open, it's closed. These two energies here are closed energies. We have the 4 of Coins, which is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is, again, kind of holding on to things too tightly, right? Holding on to things because we want to control, not because we're like, oh, we're controlling, but because we have fear. There's a scarcity thinking, a scarcity of like worrying, like, well, like, I don't know why I'm hearing it's like, I'm not enough, like, will it not be enough, like, I can't be enough, or like holding on to things because we feel like if we let them go, like, we'll lose them, right? That's the feeling here. But this energy of the Chariot, so the Chariot has like several meanings, but one of them is definitely victory. There's a victory being said here, but there's also a choice. We need to like, and I feel like the choice is here. Do we move forward? Do we keep moving forward, opening ourselves up to the potential that's here, or do we stay here in this stagnant energy? So again, this is for me a yes, but there's obstacles in the path right there, and it's a lot of, and I have to say it's a lot of internal. Like it's not externally, like there's obstacles like in your path, like, oh, like let's say if there's a third party situation. No, it's a lot of your own thinking here, our own thinking, our own worrying, our own fear of scarcity here, are not being able to open ourselves up here. So that's what I'm hearing here. So we have official person. So official person is definitely a yes in terms of this. It might be. I really feel like that you don't feel like, for some reason it's like you're not enough. Like you feel not enough here. You feel like even if people are there like saying no, you're really like, like even they're complimenting, telling you you're beautiful, you just won't believe it. You're closing off on that. And it feels like because you're afraid, there's a fear coming through here, which I find very interesting because I feel like you are very courageous. You have this courageous energy in you. You get things done. You really do. But there's a little bit here we don't trust. You're not trusting yourself enough. So again, I feel like it's a yes, but there is stuff that we need to work on. So just I love the cards. I mean, I can't even. So here you go. Question: do you trust your own decisions? Trust is your relationship to the unknown. Is your relationship to the unknown and your capacity to let go of control. It is slow and steady practice of learning about yourself and other people, life situations, and your ability to make decisions. Trust is a process of moving through many different channels: physical, emotional, energetic, and maybe something else. Slide into the unknown and trust the process. So again, to me, this seems like a yes, but it's answering our question, right? It's like trust. This is yes, but you need to trust. And that's beautiful. Let's see what others coming through. So swingers love. So theirs might be. When I see that, it's like indecisiveness to me, right, coming through. But there is love here, right? That's what we're seeing, and an apology. So apology might be coming through here. That might be the message here as well, or maybe even apologizing to yourself. I don't know. I feel like you're too hard on yourself, is what I'm hearing. I cannot save you. Yeah. So again, this is like an energy, a message to me that's telling me that it's again a maybe, but it's you need the control needs to you need to let go of this control. Like nobody can save us, right? Nobody can, no external, like we save ourselves, right? We save ourselves and we can't save others. We can save ourselves and we can love others and we can, like enjoy others, but there's never being a saving for us. So I feel like there is like you're depending too much on externalities. I don't know why. I'm very much a very positive, but I feel like there's like you want this so, and the universe wants to give it to you, but you're closing yourself off to it. Yes, I do feel like that. So pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yes. And I feel like the signs also allowing you to see like there are red flags too, but there could be like, yes, cautioning again. Could be that whoever it is maybe is into the swinger love, like not being faithful here, but that's not the question that we're having here. But question here is like what red flags, because there feels like there is a lot of love around you, but you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on the lost love, or like some sort of something that didn't work out for you here. So what is it here? I feel like I'm like saying yes, but I feel like there's because of the Chariot, I feel that there's a yes, but right now it can't happen because you're not open to it. Even like the universe wants to give you whatever it is that you want, but you don't have this trust. You're still trying to control things. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's look at this little buddy. So I feel like there is putting things together is what it is. There's a safety pin that is here, right? And it's like like and it's closed, you can't, like nothing can come in. But if you open it, that's when you actually can, the safety pin actually works as a safety pin. That's what I'm hearing here. Let's see what it says. Trying to hold things together. Yeah, trying to hold things together that maybe aren't meant to be held together, or maybe if closing it off is not letting new things come in. And let's see what our charms tell us about in terms of yes or no. Okay, so oh, look at that. So yes, grace, having this like balance again. It's like, yeah, just trusting and having grace and being with dignity, everything with dignity and grace. You're trying to mend things. There might be mending coming through here. So apologies coming through. So maybe somebody else is trying to come through here to apologize. And there is love here, but I want you to say like there is love coming through here, but I want to say that the love is here. You need to be your own queen or king. You need to love yourself first for some reason. That is what's coming through here. So like I said, it feels like a yes, but things need to change. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying here. Like I'm feeling like a lot of like yes, but I feel like that is what it is. So yeah. Okay, so hopefully this reading helped. If you did like it, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it with others. I truly appreciate that. And to all of you who have been doing that, oh, you guys make my day. I love you so much. I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy. And I really want you to see that you're amazing, and there's like open yourself up to all the beautiful things that the universe wants to give you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 3. Hello, group 4. Let's find out whether it's a yes or no question for you. So this is the charm that you chose. We're going to look at it later and find the definition of it. But let's go ahead and look into the tarot. So we have the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords. Oh, wow. So I would say it's a maybe. But look at that. I want you to see this beautiful thing. So we have a maybe because the High Priestess here. We do have a Six of Swords. So there is something. You are moving away from something that is like tumultuous times. You're moving away. You're moving towards something that is more peaceful, more balanced, more happiness. There is passion coming through. So maybe if not this person, whoever it is, I feel like there's a new energy coming through of somebody who's very passionate, somebody who just like acts on their passion and is like really kind of fast moving, possibly younger, has this. So we do have the High Priestess here. So there is like seeing how things pan out in terms of like time, like taking time, not rushing things, but being kind of a little bit detached and like to see things as things unfold, because I feel like you do have a lot a connection to lots of intuition. So I feel like you read this, but there's like already you have some guidance as well, like in terms of you have an inkling of this, like yes or no to that answer, right? You have this intuition coming through, but I feel like you're waiting for things to pan out. So with this, it's like a maybe. I would say a maybe, but there is again a potential here coming through of like new energy coming through here for you, and it's much more like you're moving away from something that was not like possibly painful, but it was just tumultuous. It was like something that was not calm, and I feel like you're going through calm water. So we have thoughts. Oh, so it again, it's like yes, no, and I have maybes. So I would say a maybe here again, but somebody is definitely thinking about you. That's definitely coming through here. Somebody's thinking about you. You're in someone's thoughts. You are somebody's inspiration. They're just like there's a connection here. I feel like I don't know why, but I'm hearing like a telepathic kind of connection with possibly with somebody, or like feeling in like things coming in your dreams, but there is somebody who is thinking about you. We do have seasons. So here, do you know that how to work with the rhythm of seasons? Your body has cycles, the planet has cycles, season, life in general has seasons. Learn how to work with these energies. Spring is the surge of excitement, cultivate desires for action. Summer, activity, outward expression, make it happen. Autumn, harvest, introspection, enjoy the fruits of labor and change. And winter, slow down, rest, renewal, healing, sleep. Acknowledge the season you are in and do something to honor it. I feel like with this, we're moving away from like so you might be in the spring or like I don't know, either spring or the autumn, because you're moving away from stuff. There is like I feel like an introspection coming here. So maybe autumn is what I'm hearing. So there is like, so whatever happened, whatever's driving this question, there is seasons, there's a flow for it right now. But again, you are moving away from something that was, no, that was too tumultuous, that was like, it was a negative in some sort of aspect, and you're moving towards clearer, smoother waters right now. Yes. And a really strong listening to your intuition. Let's see what other stuff is coming. So family love. So possibly like connection with family. I feel like that family love is like something that's unconditional love coming through here. So that's what I'm hearing, like connecting with others, connecting in love. Good fortune is coming. I do feel like that is true too. So good fortune is coming for you. So there, if it's like, again, there's a maybe, but like it looks promising. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So looks promising. So don't walk away. So there is somebody, like there's a hesitation of walking away. So somebody doesn't want you to walk away, or it feels like you're, being pulled back to old patterns. But again, this is more like you are moving towards better waters is what I'm hearing. So that's just something to say. Again, this feels like a maybe here. We have children. So your love life is being affected by children. We do have family here. So there might be something to do with family or with children it's going to affect the, like your question or this, whatever's happening here with things. But again, good fortune is here on your way. To me, it seems like we have here the 20. To me, it's like the wheel of fortune, kind of. Things are turning, things are moving along, right? We can't have this like stuck energy. We need to move. Even if like walking away is what needs to happen, that's what needs to happen, and we need to move forward from it, right? We have two karmic wheel. What goes around comes around, turning point. So we do have this turning point for you right there. And if you're wondering if it was a good idea to have this turning point, to move away, to walk away, yes, it was. Good fortune is coming. That is important to know. Even like, these, listen to your intuition a lot. Let's go ahead and see what charms, in terms of like love, answering this question. Okay, wow. We have camera. We have, possibly mending, possibly like, like, was it worth mending? Is it something that's worth mending or not? We do have the key of like whimsical key. So there is some sort of like something whimsical coming through. Maybe you might be going to like a vacation with family or something, but there is a whimsicalness that's being unlocked here. And I do feel like with this calmer waters, you're going to be a lot happier. We do have like how you look at things. Do you see things in like with the value that they are? And I feel like that's important, to look at everything with value. Again, I feel like this is definitely a maybe with it just feels like it's a maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's a maybe for me. Do you, yeah, because I want to say like, if it was like a strong thing, I would tell you like either yes or no, but it feels like a maybe here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we're gonna leave that there. Oh, I just realized I could have been using my like little handy things, and you're gonna get to do that. So, because I forgot all about that for everybody else, but shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, let's see what these guys are gonna say. The yes or no. Okay, so it says definitely. So there's a yes here for that. Okay, so that's something that says, and let's do the dice over here, and it says maybe. Okay, definitely maybe. I do like the humor of things sometimes too. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. It's like when you're like guidance and then it says ask again later, or it doesn't know. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, neither do I, and that's what I was asking. But hopefully that you liked this reading. I hope it helped, and if you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it with others. To all of you who have been doing it, I am so grateful. I love you guys all so much. You guys are amazing. I send you so much love, so much happiness, so much joy, and so much. Oh, you have beautiful energy coming through for yourself. Lots of beautiful things you're going your way. Bye-bye, Group 4. Group 5, let's find out whether it's a yes or no. And lately, I've also been getting maybe, so. So you chose this beautiful witch on a broom, and we'll find out what it means at the end, right? So, but right now, let's focus on what the tarot has for us. So we have the Page of Swords, we have the King of Coins, and we have the Queen of Coins. Wow. So I would say, I usually was looking for Arcana here, but I would say yes. yes, because you have a counterbalance here. You have this counter both being together. There's some sort of like a union coming here forth. Both, yeah. So I'm gonna say yes. So we have the Page of Swords here coming through again, but there needs to be some sort of, it comes through here with a new knowledge that needs to be, a new truth that needs to be spoken, new message that's coming through that's going to be helping you here with this. But yeah, I do feel like there is, this is a yes for me right there, because the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Coins, with the King of Coins, they're just like together, they're like, oh, a match. There is like, to me, because there is a lot of suits here, there is like maybe involvement from others that needs to happen. Oh, pardon me, I just got, I have to drink water because I'm feeling, oh, I feel a bit nauseous there. Okay, so let's finish the reading. And so we have the Page of Swords. We have, so it needs to come, some new truth needs to be brought up. There's something like, yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, needs to be brought out here. New truth comes forward. But there is a balance here. There's a counter. So you're, two equals here. Quite beautiful. Let's see what this one tells us. So just so so the Queen of Coins is definitely abundant, very giving, very loving. The King of Coins is also very like supportive, very supportive is what it is. They want to take care of whoever they're with here. Energy is coming. So gift, yeah. So with the gift, that's definitely, I would say yes. I don't like yes, 100%. Love this. Okay, let's go ahead. And you might be receiving a gift here as well. So that's beautiful. So drama. So here is, how is your life movie playing out? Our lives are a drama. Our lives are a drama. Happy, sad, angry, loving, lusting, jealousy, laughing. Learn to enjoy it all. Part of the joy of life is being able to feel things and feeling loves movies. Feeling loves movies. So no matter what act you're in, see it through to the final curtain call. Look around the characters in your movie right now. Who's staying for act 2 and who's getting cut? You are the director, so you get to decide. Yeah. So you get to choose. This is like a decision that comes for you. So that's beautiful, because that's letting me know that whether I say yes or no here doesn't matter, because ultimately it's all up to you, and it's always been true that way too. So, but it seems like a yes here. So let's go ahead and see. So passage. There's movement. There's moving on towards like either like an advancement with somebody or moving on to a different place. But I feel like there's just, because of this, because they're counter, I feel like there's an evolution here that's being done. And seductive love. Oh, so maybe there is like sexy times ahead for you. That's always good too, right? So maybe there is like a new sense of like intimacy. Let's see what we have. So lover, yeah. So maybe that's like lover's coming through here. Wow. So yes, again, this is actually a very strong yes. It was very clear. So religious factor. So your love life is influenced by religious or upbringing or spiritual path. So there might be some truths that need to be spoken about. And this is the Page of Swords. So things need to be ironed out, but this is definitely a yes. I'm like, oh, I'm like, this is like, nope, pretty clear cut yes. Like some of the other ones were not pretty clear cut, and this one just kind of seems, so to me it seems like you're moving on, like you're up again, like with the switch you have like magic in you, but you're also like things are going up, they're elevating, they're progressing is what I'm hearing. But let's go ahead and see what it says right here. So occult knowledge, intuition, so intuitive, so really listening to your intuition is important here. Let's go ahead and see this, the charms here. So let's go ahead and see yes and no answers to charms. Okay, so these two. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, so here we have the bee. So to me it's actually bee is being very productive, and it does kind of seem the King of Coins, but productive, but it also feels to me, I don't know why, but there's fertility here as well. That's what it is. So never give up. So that's letting us know, I feel like that's definitely a yes. And there's a Mr. here, so it might be very significant. You might like marriage, might be some sort of connection here with this beautiful balloon, my hot air balloon. I think it's a hot air balloon. Oh my god, I just hit everything. There's adventure, there's like this sense of going up, moving move forward. And wow, just so beautiful. So yes, to me, yes, that's what I'm saying. And I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if this reading helped, if you liked it, and like by commenting, sharing it, liking it, and maybe even subscribing. I would totally appreciate that. To all of you who have been doing it, you guys are all the best. I am so grateful. You guys make my day. Oh my goodness. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much sexy times and happiness. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye, group 5.